Two windmills are standing in a field and one says to the other, "What kind of music do you like?" He replies with, "I'm a big metal fan." That one was from Tim Windsor, and that one made me chuckle. Right, so hello again everybody and welcome back. So I've got my hands on the Nvidia Shield, the Tube one, and the Nvidia Shield Pro, the brand new one. There were a little bit of confusion when I did buy the Nvidia Shield 2017 version because I did review it in 2019, so I do apologise for that. But you will be happy to know I have got my hands on both. And I will be doing reviews on both as well. But the one we're going to be looking at today is the Nvidia Shield Pro. Really excited to have a look at it, see if it's any different to the 2017 version I've used ever since I bought. I personally don't think there's going to be any difference whatsoever, especially just from a streaming point of view. But anyway, so that being said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and let's crack on. Right, so first of all, let me just say the Nvidia Shield Pro and the Tube, they're not the easiest to find, especially in the UK. So any links that I do find where you can purchase it from or go and have a look, I will leave them in the links in the description down below. But I'm not going to do a full 20-minute unboxing because it bores the life out of me. It bores the life out of you. I'm multitasking at the moment. I'm undoing it while I'm talking because that's what kind of guy I am. But if we do quickly look at the side of the box, you can see the processor and everything like that. So it's now using the Tegra X1 Plus processor. The previous version of the Shield used the Tegra X1. It does say that it's meant to be 25% faster than the previous version. I can't really understand why they only give you 3GB of RAM and 16GB of storage. For a device at this price, you'd expect it to be quite a bit higher. But no doubt they'll probably release a version that has a 500GB storage and charge you an extra God knows what, which, in my opinion, why don't you just do it with this one? £200 alone is a lot to pay for a device like this. And then we do also have the gigabit Ethernet port. And then on the other side, what you're going to see, it now supports Dolby Vision. It's got 4K HDR and AI upscaling. The upscaling is one of the main things people are excited about. Me personally, I don't think it's going to make much difference to me. I can't get in it. I've got to admit though, when you open the box, that does look nice, that doesn't it? That looks pretty posh, that. So as you can see with the box itself, there's no difference whatsoever as opposed to the previous version. You've got the regular power, two USB 3.0 ports, the HDMI port and the Ethernet port. That's all you've got, and then you've got a bit of ventilation front and back. I was going to throw that then. Right, so the next thing people are getting the most excited about is the controller. I personally didn't like the look of it when I saw the images, but it does feel really nice to hold. There's a bit of weight to it, and I do like how they've got rid of the volume slider and now they're actual physical buttons. I'm not too keen on the Netflix button that they have added. I'm not sure if that's focused or not, but all in all, I am quite happy about it. This one doesn't have a headphone jack for those that did use the previous one for that. But what they have added is normal batteries. It's also got a Find Me function on it, so you get an app on your phone, and if you lose your remote, you go on the app and it starts bleeping at you. So that's another good feature. With me having kids, they always pick them up, throw them around, chuck them down the settee and things like that. So having a find function is quite a good thing. And it's also got a touch sensitive thing, so now when you touch it, it actually makes the buttons backlit, which is another nice feature. And then we get the plug, really nice solid looking plug, looks awesome, and then it obviously clips on whichever adapter you need. You get instructions, but for some reason you pay so much for an Android TV box, they don't want to send you an HDMI cable. Gutted. Right, so that's the Shield, that's what you get. That's kind of the newest features you're going to get as well as the remote. But let's plug it in, see if it looks any different. And then in the near future, I'm going to start doing some like gaming, emulation, and just how it performs and any differences I do find after using it after a bit of time. So that being said, once again, let's crack on. Right then, so once again, I don't know what I did, but my capture card's not working now, so I'm having to do it on the TV. I have set it up in the living room. I have tested it last night and yesterday, and to be honest with you, I am quite impressed, but there aren't that much added features from the previous version. As you can see, the layout is exactly the same as the previous Nvidia Shield. You can customize the homepage exactly the same. For those of you who haven't used the device running Android TV, It's very customizable. I personally love it. You can add and remove things from the home page. As you can see, you can just remove those options and you can add different options as well, which helps you customize it up and it makes it look a lot better. Another great positive with Android TV is the Netflix, Prime Video, both fully official, fully 4K supported. They run awesome. And you've also got a Nvidia games section. So this is the GeForce Now, and it allows you to play free games or you can play Steam games, paid games. But personally, it's not working for me when I'm trying to connect. I'm getting low bandwidth. I've tried on Wi-Fi and I've tried via Ethernet cable, and both are really not playable or don't even open and just give me an error. So if you're buying it for the gaming purpose at the moment, I'd say don't bother, because for me it hasn't worked. Now I'll just jump into the settings section and show you a couple of things that I've actually changed. So if you go into settings, you're going to see now it says AI upscaling. And if we click on that, as you can see there, you can change it up a little bit. And you've also got a demo mode. And I'm going to show you now the difference it actually gives you. So we'll leave it on basic for the moment and we'll not enable the demo mode. And we're going to go into something and show you the difference that actually makes. Right, so what we've done, we've come into Amazon Prime and I'm just going to play the It movie. But what pisses me off as well is I pay for Amazon Prime, but Prime Video actually gives you an advert for Prime Video, although I'm already paying for this service. So I think Amazon, you need to sort that shit out. Why pay for something if you're still going to bang adverts on it, you sly little bastards? But as you can see, the picture, it already looks absolutely awesome. It really does. But I'm going to show you the AI upscaling now, and it really does make a huge difference. So if I just play it and pause it on a certain bit, so I'm going to pause it there. I'm going to click the 3-line button on the controller and it's going to allow me to go to the AI upscaling. And if I go to enhanced or even AI enhanced, not enhanced, and I'm going to enable the demo mode. If I go back, the 3-line button now turns into the demo option. So if I click on that, you can see it switch back to basic. And if I click it again, it goes a lot sharper. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that on the camera, but all it does, it adds like a sharpened filter onto the image. It makes it look a lot more crisp. When it comes to wording and things like that, it looks absolutely awesome. I'll try getting to a lighter image to show you now. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to stop it on this bit. And now when I try the AI upscaling again, you're going to see, you can see a change. If you look around the windows and things, this is set to basic at the moment. If I click it again, you're going to see all around the window, everything becomes a lot more crisp. This only works in supported apps. The basic works in all apps, I think. But the enhanced modes, they only work inside supported apps like Prime Video, Netflix, Hulu and things like that. But as you can see, it does make a huge difference, especially when you view it in 4K as well. Makes it look absolutely awesome. If I long hold it as well, the 3-line button, you're going to see it gives me a bit of a filter. So half of it is already on basic and half of it is on enhanced. And I don't know if you can see that keep changing, but the right-hand side is set to enhanced. And this is one of the main changes Nvidia have made to their Android TV device. And to be honest, I think it looks awesome. AI upscaling is basically, at the moment, it doesn't give you the true quality it actually says it's putting out there. So 4K is probably not the full 4K quality. So what AI upscaling does, it kind of works itself to give you that added extra so the picture looks a lot better. Although in some cases, when you're watching older content that's a bit fuzzy, it can put more of a white sparkle in there, so it can ruin the picture. But for the newer qualities, it looks absolutely awesome. And as you can see as well, it's a full official version of Prime Video, which is nice to see for those who do use it. Another massive positive is to see the official Netflix as well. So as you can see, there's none of that having to use a remote mouse or mouse toggle, anything like that. It's fully supported for Android TV. And you can see, and it works absolutely awesome. It gives you brilliant qualities. And then as you can see, we're playing solid there. I'm going to try the AI upscaling again. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. It does make a little difference, although if you didn't have it, you probably wouldn't notice a difference anyway. So Prime Video fully supported, Netflix fully supported. Let's try some 4K inside YouTube. Right, so we're going to play this 4K content now. And a big difference with this box as well, everything loads really fast. And there's no blur when it first starts. It just loads up awesome, and the picture quality is honestly, it's flawless. There's no juttering. When it comes to 4K, you do find a lot of jutters, but honestly, this box is awesome. But it's the same as the previous Nvidia Shield. You can see it's currently playing in 4K, and I don't know if the camera will do the picture any justice, but it looks absolutely awesome. Another thing as well that a lot of people are raving about is now it supports Dolby Vision. I never really use any of those kind of features, but for those who it does apply to, I suppose it's a massive change. Another thing with the Nvidia Shield as well is it comes with a built-in Chromecast, so anything running the official Android TV, then it comes with the built-in Chromecast, and it is 4K as well. So simply all you've got to do is connect your device and then you're casting on 4K as well. And the only other difference you do get is the remote control. So let's have a quick look at that. Right, so for those wanting to know more about the Nvidia Shield, what it supports, how it works with gaming and things like that, I'll put a link in the description down below to the 2017 Nvidia Shield review. It's pretty much exactly the same. The only thing this offers is the features I'm showing you now, and the processor is said to be 25% quicker. But this is the remote we showed you at the beginning, and I've got to be honest with you, I didn't like it at first. When I first saw reviews about it, I was thinking, why? I really like the other controller. But now you've come out with this with dedicated Netflix buttons and shit like that. But now I really like it. One thing I don't like is when I'm adjusting the volume, there's actually not a built-in volume to the Android TV box itself. So it will be used to pair up to such as your TV. But I used to like having them separate, so I had two different ways of turning up and down the TV, because the wife always turns the TV down. So I can turn it back up and just piss her off. Let me show you this one thing. What we've got is the Shield TV app. And you connect it to your Nvidia Shield, and you can use it as a controller, you can use it as a keypad and things like that. But what you can do in the top corner, you click the three buttons, and when you click on the three buttons, you're going to see it says Find My Remote. So when I click on that, it comes up with a target. I'm going to click on Start. Check that out. The remote makes a noise so you can find it, and honestly, I love that feature. And then to turn it off, you just simply click a button and it's done. I have a major problem with losing controllers, remotes in the living room with the kids. They seem to think the toys, they pick them up, they throw them round, they throw them under the settee. They just do shit with them, and I swear they're selling them because I can never find them. But that's an awesome feature with that. Right, so another thing is the remote is actually backlit. So the buttons light up, but they don't light up constantly. They light up as soon as you grab the remote. It's not a big bright light either. It's a really faint light, which in the dark, it just looks nice. It's not like overwhelming. And I do like that it is backlit. Once again, I'm not too keen on how there's no volume built in, but I do like it, and there is a lot of weight to it as well. But right, I will do another video in the future of the Nvidia Shield, how it does it with gaming, how it does with different things. But I think this video is long enough just showing you the new features that have been added. But what I'm going to say is if I did already own the previous version of the Shield TV, so the 2017 version, and I was looking to upgrade to the brand new Nvidia Shield Pro in 2019, I personally don't think it's worth the upgrade unless you're going to take advantage of the Dolby Vision. And unless the AI upscaling is a massive thing to you. Like I said, the GeForce Now, so the Nvidia games, it doesn't even work for me at all on this box. But it was working on my 2017 version. If you like the fact the remote has different batteries in the back, it has a Find Me feature, it's backlit. They are actually releasing this so you can purchase it for your previous version as well. So the previous Nvidia Shield, you can buy this separate, so you don't have to upgrade the whole thing. Also, the new Nvidia Shield does not come with a games controller, but it is worth noting that the games controller from the previous version does work with it. And I'll be interested to see your thoughts and opinions on this down below. And like we said, we have got the Shield TV tube as well to try, and I can't see that being much different either. The only thing we will do now is just chuck up a quick benchmarking test to see what kind of scores it gets on Antutu. But I can't see it being much different, only the processor is different and better. But you can't drag down the Nvidia Shield. Honestly, it's the best Android device you can get. The Android TV OS is official, so everything is supported. It's awesome, it's fluent, it works brilliant, but it's exactly the same thing that I said for the previous version. So like I said, if you want to know more about the Nvidia Shield, how it works, and the features it has, do check out the other video down below. I'll put a link in the description and at the end of the video. But personally, I'd say if you're looking to buy a Nvidia Shield, then obviously go for the newer version. If you're looking to upgrade just for the sake of upgrading, it's probably not the best idea you've ever had. Because it's literally identical. I've not really noticed anything different, but the load times are awesome and everything is fluent. I'm waffling on now. I'm going to go because honestly, I could keep talking about this all day. I want to put it into a different video so this one doesn't drag on for about 45 minutes. But let me know down below your thoughts and opinions on this box. Are you a bit disappointed with such as the RAM and the storage? You'd expect more for the price that you're paying. But like I said, comment those down below as well. So alright, so that being said, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you soon. Ta-da. At the moment, they're not the easiest things to find, but any I do hey there. Right then, so first of all, I forgot what I'm going to say. For those who haven't used the Nvidia Shield or Nvidia... And as you can see as well, it's a full official version. Oh, there. Another massive positive that people are raving about with the Nvidia. Oh God, can't talk.